Got 5 minutes left here.
Yeah. Definitely let me know when we about to be done. What up, y'all? Shot Talks Podcast. Vita and Vicky here. We back for another episode. So this episode we
You forgot to say Shot Talk Sunday podcast.
Shot Talks Sunday. I gotta get used to saying that. Okay, Shot Talks Sunday podcast, I guess. So we talking money. That's what I wanted to talk about. Money. Why are you looking like that?
Because I spend too much of it.
So, okay. Do you think you're more of a spender than a saver?
Well, to be honest, my spending habits have actually went down a little bit because I usually be a impulse buyer.
Oh yeah,
Impulse.
I'm definitely an impulse. I'm a late night impulse buyer.
I used to be one of those where I was like, oh, I like this, buy this, and like, what the fuck I buy it for? You know what I mean? So, but my spending has got really good over the last few months because I really haven't been spending money like I want to. Like my habit is shoes. Oh yeah, like I'm a gym shoe head.
Yeah. Like
my gym shoes it's just me mainly just Nikes only. I don't buy Jordans because I don't support that.
Now, Nikes is...
Yeah, Nikes is Jordan, but I don't buy Jordans. Like, have people like, oh, but Nikes
is
Jordan.
I don't...
That's the only shoe I will not buy is Jordans.
I got 2, maybe 3. I just bought a pair of shoes, and I bought them for work. So I don't really have I'm not a shoe person. But I will say, yeah, I'm more of a spender than a saver, but because I've been on this whole budgeting kick, I'm getting better at saving.
Yeah, that's why I need to do the same thing. But when I see these shoes on Nike.com, I need my thumbprint to say, okay.
Sad. Okay.
Very sad.
Okay, so how important is having your own money?
Very important. That means I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing.
I'm so independent.
You know what? So I'm going to give you a story why I am like that. Give you a story. So, if anybody knows me, I have 3 kids. Mm-hmm. Anybody knows me, I take care of my 3 kids. Granted fact, I have my mother and my 2 sisters to help support me, but I still take care of my kids,
right?
With or without them. So, I want to say this started back when I had Isaiah in 2006.
Okay.
And the ice cream truck came, and it was 50. I swear to God, I promise y'all, like this made me realize this broke me right here, and this is the reason why I am today.
Okay.
Ice cream truck came, and I couldn't buy Kayla and Julian a 50-cent ice cream.
Damn.
I couldn't afford $1 ice cream for my kids. They asked me for it, and I told them I don't have it. 50 cents.
Did you really just not have it?
No, I literally didn't have it. And my mother was sitting behind me, and she doesn't mind, but the pride in me will not let me ask my mother for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. That's how I am now with the kids. Like, I hate for them to call my mom and them and be like, "Well,
and right then and there, when I start crying, that's when I'm like, I need to go ahead and find a job that I could be able to, if my kids ask for a 50-cent ice cream or $1 here or whatever, I'll be able to give it to her without even asking. Granted fact, my mother does not mind, neither does my sister. both of them does not mind, but it's something.
I understand what you're saying, because I'm the same way. Like, I hate for my kids. A lot of times, though, when I tell them I ain't got it, it's just because I don't want to give it to them. It ain't even got nothing to do with the fact that I ain't got no money. I just, no, because you don't need it. Half the stuff they want, they don't need. But, you know, they got, Lyric especially got a bad. She'll go and call my mom and them. Do you got this? Can I get this? I need money for this. And I'd be like, no, you don't. Like, for instance, like, she big on that Roblox.
Oh, that's Jordan.
Okay, so she always asks me, can she get some Robux? Can I get some money to buy some Robux? And I'd be like, no. And it ain't because I ain't got the money. Just I don't. No, you don't need that.
That's me.
You don't need that. And it's like, and then sometimes it is I don't have it, and I'm like you, like, I hate to. When it's something that they really want, or somebody know that they want, I do want to get it for them, and if I can't, it's heartbreaking sometimes. Which is why I try to make up for it on birthdays and stuff like that. Like, I try and go all out for birthdays and stuff. Like, for instance, the 16-year-old I got coming up, I have spent, I don't know how much money on her already, and she still want more. Like, it's never freaking enough. Like, it's never enough. But I don't complain, because it's her birthday and it comes one time a year. and if I'm gonna splurge on any day of the year, it's gonna be birthdays.
Donna.
It's never gonna be just some random spending. Like, and unless we on vacation.
Now, I can't speak for any parent. I can't speak for you. I only can speak for me and my parenting. My fucking kids are just spoiled rotten.
I mean, my kids are spoiled to a extent.
Like, no, there ain't no damn extent.
well, you can't got nobody to blame but you. That's you and your spending.
Actually, I have other people to blame too.
No, you part of it.
I'm like 65%. The other percentage is from my mama and my sister Kelly.
Well,
because if Mama Vicky don't have it, Auntie Kelly got it. But here's the thing, like,
my mama learned how to tell them kids no. Like, she ain't your typical grandma. She don't give a damn. No, she ain't got it.
But see, you know what? I think the reason why they don't tell my kids no, and the reason why I don't tell my kids no.
You ain't never been told no.
I've never been told no.
Ain't that
like okay, so you know me and Dana, we are close in age. Like, she's this age and I'm this age. But Kelly is our older sister. Yeah. So when we as we was getting older, she had that job where she get us stuff too. So it was like, okay,
Mama don't got it, sister got it.
Sister got it.
I got it.
So it was like,
so since we going this route, let's talk kids and money then.
Okay, kids.
So
and
like, money. I gave Leah her contract today.
Okay.
So for all y'all who want, my daughter is turning 16 on Friday, and she wants a job, but I don't want her to work right now because she's in school.
She's a focus.
I have given her a contract to do chores around the house to make money. I gave it to her today. Mm-hmm. She didn't have not one problem signing my contract. I told her it was legal and binding. I will go get it notarized and everything. She initialed all off on everything, and she signed at the bottom.
Dana's notary.
Okay, good. So when we talking kids and money, do your kids get allowance?
No.
Or you just give them money?
No. Well, that too. So. Okay, so for my kids,
just giving money to my kids, they got to work for it now. I'm sorry.
Now my kids, they clean up when I make them clean up. I tell them clean, do this, do that. But my kids generally just gets money. Right. Like, no, not saying like that. Like, oh, I need $20 here. No, it's like, Mom, can I get $1? Go to the store. Mom, can I get this? Or Mom, can I get that? But it's not every day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I get it. I get it.
I don't get them allowance. I tried to get them allowance, and I wasn't paying because I wasn't remembering it.
So this is what's in her contract. She got to remember, and I got to remember. So I said you get paid every 2 weeks. It's like a real job, and she gonna be working. It's basically 8 hours.
You put in a money order?
No, I'm gonna give her cash, but she got to sign off on it too, though.
Like a receipt and everything.
Yeah, because because in the contract it basically states that if she doesn't do a certain thing,
she don't get that money for
she gets for every day that she don't do something, $10 comes out of her check. Okay. And if I have to remind her about anything, she can lose pay. If I have to say something to her, or
like
she doesn't, or she doesn't do something for a few days, she can lose. Not only will she lose a week's worth of pay, but she gonna lose her cell phone too.
Oh,
and I'm gonna give her a written warning.
Oh,
like it's that deep. She want to work she want to get a job. This is it.
She said written warning.
Yeah, she gonna get, and then by the 5th time, if I have to say something to her, that's it. The whole contract is terminated.
You can say 3 times.
I was thinking of that, but then I thought about my job. My job give us 7 times to fuck up, so I was like, well, I'll give her 5 times. But if by the 5th time, I told her the contract is completely terminated. You won't be getting paid at all. Nothing, never, no more. And my baby is good at negotiating, right? So I had to put this in the contract that this contract was non-negotiable. The contract is set in stone. It is non-negotiable now. And stuff. Money don't make sense. Oh, Lord.
Hi, Taiwan. This ain't Ford.
Don't matter. It's my house. This is my rules. She has to follow them.
Taiwan, you only got little kids. Your oldest daughter has a job, so yeah.
This is to get her and then she get the mindset of having a job, of knowing that when you go to work, you make money
and being responsible.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because they always want to get paid to do stuff around my house. Like I said, Leah is good at negotiating. She'd come in my house real quick. She'd be I'll clean your room for $50. Oh, okay. And she know I'm good. Those are her extra chores. So she only working Monday through Friday. But on Saturday and Sunday, if she want to earn some extra money, she got to do my chores, basically.
Yeah.
But that'll only get her $25 for the day.
That's how I said. He was like, I do this for some money. I was like, okay.
Exactly. Because I'm at the point now, I don't want to clean no more. I don't. I got 2 kids in my house. I work 10-hour nights. I be tired. I don't want to come home and clean shit. Nothing. I should be able to come home. My house should be spotless. I should not have to get up and clean up or come home and clean up.
Damn.
I'm just being real. And I'm serious. And I told her too, I was gonna start her a savings account. So like I'm gonna have a bank. I'm gonna be the bank too. So not only am I issuing checks, I'm trying to get money too. So I told her for every $20 she saved, I'll give her $10 on top of it. So we gonna see how that's gonna go. See how much she can save. But it's gonna be a penalty. You know how you go to the certain ATM machines you can't use, you gotta pay ATM fee. So every time she wanna take money out, she gonna get a fee for taking money out.
Why?
Because I want her to save. I don't want to do any. Okay, because I done extended her stay at my house, so she can stay at my house till she's 21. By that time, hopefully she done saved up money, because her contract permanently expires at 18. Because I'm like, at this time, you can get a job, you can work, you can pay for your own stuff. So I won't keep her on the contract after she turned 18 for cleaning up the house. She got to take care of herself after that. So if she save up money, she get a job. By the time she's 21, I was thinking more like it's $3 up here. Some places charge $3. Just FYI on the ATM fee, depending on where you go.
Yeah, I know the one around my house is $3.
I think some of them charge $4. I was gonna say somebody charged $4.
Okay, but you want her to save. So how about you give her savings in a checking account? That way, she gets $200 every 2 weeks. $100
she
going
can split it.
Yeah, she can split it. $100 going to her savings, and $100 going to her checking, and she just take the money out of her checking. Because I can understand.
Yeah, but I told her I was working on that. I ain't got that contract together yet.
So what you do is like she get $200, $100 go in her savings, $100 go in her checking. Now, if she spend all her money in her checking account, right, and she dip into her savings,
then
that's when you got to pay the fee.
I got you. Let me write that down so I can remember that.
My bad, birthday twin.
let me.
My bad, but just make it easy.
Checking in the savings.
Checking in the savings. That way you split it up, and that way when she spends money on her checking, she still
she can use her checking to pay her bills.
Pay her bills. Okay. And then her savings, she's still saving.
This is how you get kids and money together. I'm telling you, it's gonna work.
Well, kids.
Okay, so let's talk. Okay,
I'm joking.
With kids and money, the way we grew up with money and stuff versus how we are with money now. My mom tried that allowance thing with us too. Didn't work. We didn't get money. We got money when we needed money. When we needed stuff, when we had to do some stuff. But you know what's fun? You know what I wanted to? We already know. You already explained your situation. We already know what your situation is. But here's my thing. For me, which is weird because I feel like we had more money back then than we do now.
Because we had our parents' money.
But again, my mom didn't give me money like that.
Well.
I mean, okay, so, but talking about when we say then versus now, first of all, then was cheaper.
Yeah.
Than now.
Because I go to the store with a dollar and get 4 bags of chips.
But we didn't have bills back. We didn't have bills then either, like we got now. But I feel like we work now. Like we get checks every week or every 2 weeks. We get paid. We getting money now. I feel like we should be well off now to do the things that we want to do, considering we have jobs now. Because we didn't have jobs back then. I mean, not like jobs like how we got now.
Right, because I did have a job.
I mean, I did too, but
I was working at Jamba Juice when I was hanging out with you.
But that was after high school.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was working downtown.
Yeah.
And I had the military, and I still wasn't.
So my back then getting like me and Dana, we sort of
ain't shit free. It's a fee.
Shut up, Taiwan.
Hey, that's gonna be my slogan, yo.
You might want to write that down.
That's gonna be my bank. That's gonna be my bank slogan when I tell her that. I appreciate that. That was cool.
But I wanna say that me and Dana did get an allowance because my mama gave us like $25 every Monday, but for the week, like we had $5 a day for.
Oh, for like lunch and stuff.
But then again,
is that really considered an allowance?
No.
They're just giving you money.
They just giving us
money. Because I feel
money.
like when you say allowance, I think allowance has to be attached to chores or something.
But see, that's the thing. Now, growing up with my mom, we always cleaned up. Like, we had our own room, and your room is your room. If you don't clean up, you don't clean up. But she never came and cleaned up our rooms. Until, like, when we was little, she did. But as we got older, we had to do our own rooms. But I'm thinking back then, like, to be honest, we never got an allowance. She just gave us $25. We used to go to school. We had to take the bus to school sometime. Well, when we moved, we had to take the bus. She gave us like $25, and that lasts us a week because we had to go to the store, or we had $5 a day, or however you want to call it. But
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't remember my mom giving me money like that to hang out. Like because we was going to the show, we was going out to eat, we was going bowling.
Yeah.
I mean, like we were hanging out and we were doing stuff. So I'm just at the point now where I feel like I don't remember having the money to do, like I feel like we was rich then than we are now. And again, we work now.
I'm hood rich.
But we work now. Like I feel like we get a check every week, every 2 weeks. And we still ain't got enough money to do shit.
Yeah.
like it's like you try to put up just enough money so you can have fun, so you can hang out with your friends, because you gotta make sure the bills are paid. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, since I've been on this budgeting kick, let me tell you how grown up I feel though. Okay? My bills is all paid up. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel so proud of myself. Because at one point in time, I was trying to figure out how to pay the bills. Okay? Like, I was trying to figure out how, you know, damn, I didn't pay this bill this month. Now I'm late. I got late fees and late shit due. And now, everything paid up, bills is on time. When I get that next bill in the mail, they say thank you for your payment. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe no money. Ain't no fees or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that right there lets me know that I'm doing good, because even if I don't hang out, I still have some money.
Now we're gonna jump. Now as my kids was getting older, they was, to be honest, like right now, everybody know my kids. They don't even want nothing. Like half the time, like Isaiah, he might want these pair. Like I just found out what the name was.
Because your kids is pretty much grown.
Yeah, so they don't really want for nothing.
Mine's still little. And Leah is a girly girl, so like she want nails done, she want her hair done, she want new outfits every goddamn time I turn around. And stuff, and I'm done. This is why I'd rather be like, okay, well, you need all this stuff, you finna have to work for it. And that's the reason why I came up with this whole thing, because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to just be giving out money and stuff. You gonna have to work for this money. Now, if I gotta work for it, you gotta work for it. So, and then she got on, you know, about Lyric and stuff. And I'm like, well, you know what? Lyric gonna get the same contract when she turns 16. So, when she turns 16, she gonna get the same contract. And we gonna go from there. Because I'm through. Like, and I got girls. They a headache.
I definitely agree with you. I'm through. Like Kayla don't really want nothing. She's satisfied whatever I give her, if I give her anything, but she know what she needs to do. You know, Julian never asked me for anything, never.
See, that was me. And that's why I don't understand.
And that's why
I had money.
That's why. Like if he asks me like, "Ma, I want a pair of Jordans," I'm gonna give him from because he doesn't ask me for anything. Now, if Isaiah,
you might have to take a step back on him. Take a step back.
I'm asleep. Man, you this. I'm asleep. He knows I'm asleep. He's in the front room. I'm in my room. Door closed. He gonna send me a text at 2:40 a.m. to tell me, "Ma, can I get these off-white shoes that cost $240?" Oh, okay.
Why shoes? First of all, why do shoes cost that much? Because they can. If I'm gonna pay $200 for any pair of shoes, they better do a whole hell of a lot.
You know what? Like, okay, don't get me wrong.
Like, I need to be floating on clouds or something.
Don't get me wrong. Like the most expensive pair of shoes I ever bought, and it wasn't for me. So this was Christmas 2019. Mike always wanted these pair of Jordans, the Concourse 11s. Now, every guy, every female, anybody in this whole city of Chicago know what Concourse 11s are.
Lies, because I don't know nothing.
Okay, well, you different.
I'm not a shoe head.
Okay, shoe heads know what Concourse 11s is. Shoe heads. And most of everybody in Chicago land, I forgot you in Calumet City. That's why.
That ain't got shit to do with it. Hell, before I moved to Calumet City, I went. That's just like people out here talking about the Jordan 3s and the 11s and the 7s. I don't fucking know. Just they Jordans. Hell, I don't damn know.
You got the Mexican Jordans. You do. I swear to God, you got the Mexican Jordans and you got the black people Jordans, and you don't want to show up when your friends.
See, Quita said, "Nah, she don't know either. I ain't no shoe head. I don't know this shit."
Okay, so the Concord 11s.
How much did they cost?
Oh shit! Because they all been sold out. They've been sold out for years.
So them like $500 pair of shoes.
So I had to search high and low for these shoes. These shoes costed maybe like almost $400.
You a damn fool.
Those are. Can I see that? Thank you. Sorry. These are the Concourse 11s.
Let me see.
These are
they know that shit. Them Jordans.
Yeah, these Jordans Concourse 11. So these are the shoes that he wanted because the original shoes came out in. I'm sorry. the original of those shoes came out. I want to say like 96 or something like that. And that's another
thing. Why the hell we buying shoes that came out in the 90s? Let the shoe go. If you didn't get the shoe then,
huh?
96.
Look, yeah, I knew it.
If you didn't get the shoe in 96, it wasn't meant for you to have the damn shoe.
No, but see, he had
That's why they come back out.
He had the shoes in 96. I didn't know him then. He had the shoes in 96.
And he had to get them again as a grown man.
If you see something that you wanted since you was little, like I want, it's one thing I wanted when I was little, and I'm gonna fucking get this shit. I
didn't have it then. You said he had a pair of 96.
But see, in 96, when back in the day, Jordans was cheaper back in 96, right? So kids would just put them on and just wear them and don't give a fuck.
Oh, now that's what I'm saying. Now as a grown man, now you gotta take care of.
Now where he don't even.
You don't wear them.
Well, he ain't got no outfit that
I bought one dude a pair of fucking Jordans. And I will never, ever do that again, for one.
Why?
One, because I shouldn't have bought it in the first damn place. Mm-hmm. But I'm not, because them shoes are $200-$300. Right, I don't even own a pair. I don't even own a pair of $100 shoes.
Well, see, if my shoes no. So now check this out. Hear me out. Now, that's a waste of money. If my sister, like if my sister or my friends say, what she say?
He better go back in the closet and find them.
That was like, yeah, his feet bigger than that now. But
yes, he better go find them. Go find them shoes. Get on back up in that closet.
If you want something, you're like, man, I like this right here, but I ain't gonna buy it. 9 out of 10, my ass gonna buy it for you because this is what my friend want.
I get it.
Just like Kelly, like see me, I kid you not. I was never like this when it comes to shoes. I ain't never bought myself shoes.
I've never been a shoe head.
I didn't become a shoe head until I want to say a few years ago. And it was like, because I never spent money on myself. And when I started spending money on myself, I started opening. I was like, this feel good to swipe. Oh, shit. Oh,
I mean, that's true. I mean, you know, but I've still never been a shoe person. And I like I said, I need some new shoes. I got a pair of classic Reeboks and a pair of classic K-Swiss. Some Skechers. That's it. And then, and that's work shoes.
I have work shoes.
I don't even. You got.
I have exercise shoes. I have.
That's what I want. Some exercise shoes.
My exercise shoes was usually
right now is my Reeboks.
My exercise shoes was a pair of shoes that I just wore every now and then. But I'm like, fuck it, forget. I need some exercise shoes. Excuse me, but I literally have a total. Yeah, I can't even count in my fucking closet.
Yeah, I mean, I got some dress shoes, like some, you know, some dress shoes,
found the
some
pair
wedges,
of shoes.
and some heels.
I just found the pair of shoes I forgot about that I had bought last year, looking for some damn shoes. So now looking for one pair of shoes, I just found another pair of shoes that I forgot all about.
No, I can't. So
the most
moving on from the shoes, because I can't. I like I said, I don't even own a pair of $100 shoes, and the only way I think I'm gonna wind up owning a pair of $100 shoes is if I go buy some exercise shoes. Because I seen some really cute shoes this girl at work had on. I was like, them would be some good exercise shoes. I'm probably gonna have to go to what was it, Ladies Foot Locker or something. That's it. Other than that,
I still have Ladies Foot Locker.
I go to the shoe cart. You go to the mall, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway, moving on from that. Let's talk. Since we're talking money, let's talk bank accounts. When you with somebody in relationships.
Okay.
Living with somebody versus being married. Now, I ain't married, so I don't know, but I'm going to give my opinion on what I think should happen when you're married. So we talking bank accounts.
Okay.
Now, if you just living with somebody, I don't believe in commingling funds. I don't care if we living together. We just figure that shit out. Like, you pay this, I pay that. We go half on the rent because we just living together. If some shit go wrong, I need you to be able to get the fuck on gone.
Okay. Understandable.
But I think that when you married, and again, I'm not married, but this is my opinion, because it's what's going to happen when I decide to get married. You should also, not only should you have a joint account, you should have separate accounts.
Just in case.
And my mom has always told me and my brother that everybody should have their own money. Again, how important is having your own money? I think having your own money is very important because, again, and I'm not saying this to say that something gonna happen in somebody's marriage and y'all gonna get divorced and all that stuff like that. This is just plan B. It's just backup, okay? If you happen to get divorced, if y'all got a joint account together, now and no separate accounts, now you got to figure out this money. You got to split this money.
Half.
Okay, again, this goes back to prenups, y'all. Put that in the prenup. Make sure it's in the prenup. Yeah, but I'm saying, though, if all of your money is in one account.
Then that's the problem.
But this is what I'm saying. That's where the problem comes in. And this is why I say, when people get married and they be like, and you start talking separate accounts, people like, oh, you should do separate accounts because that means you had it something or you preparing for the worst. And no, you just need to have your own money. Because you don't know what's going to happen. At least if you got a separate account from this joint account, you know if something was to go wrong.
You have something for a rainy day.
You have something to fall back on. If you got to be the one to get out, you got enough money to go do what you need to go do.
I agree.
And the joint account, first of all, if you get a joint account as a married couple, the joint account should be only for the house. This should be
for the household, the household bills.
The bills and stuff for the house. Your separate account is your personal thing for you to be able to go do what you want to do. So, like, you ain't, like, ladies, y'all ain't out there buying purses and you got to hide the purse because you done took the money from the joint account.
Well, he know any damn way.
But I'm just saying, but you know how, come on now. You had people had purses in the back closets trying to figure out and then trying to put that money back before he checked the bill.
I don't know.
Unless, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of times, not all the time, sometimes, Women are the ones that are checking the accounts and stuff and the statements because they the ones that's paying the bills. The money just coming in the account and they taking care of making sure all the bills.
Okay.
So if you the one checking off and you making sure, he ain't gonna see that. He ain't gonna know shit
unless he's more involved in it than you are.
Yeah, which is why again separate accounts is what helps. That way, because I don't like people don't count my money. I don't care how married we is. We could be married 20 years. Don't count my money. Don't worry about what I'm buying. Is the bills paid? That's all you need to worry about. Be happy. We got a roof over our head and food on the table.
Yeah.
The lights is still on.
Me personally, my money is my money, your money is your money, and then what we have is what we have together.
Exactly.
Simple as that. Like, you have your account, I have mine. If we decide to get a joint account, that's fine and dandy. We don't, we don't.
So do you think if you start, let's say for instance you move in, y'all, you've been together a while, y'all decide to move in, do you get that joint account then?
No.
No, see, that's what I was thinking.
No.
I don't think you should joint account with nobody till you married.
Well,
I'm just saying.
One, if I do get married, when I do get married, we not having no joint account.
You still don't want a joint account?
Nope.
So you just gonna pick and choose who pay what bills?
Yeah. To be honest, like, if me and you get a mortgage, and I'm going to say, hypothetically, depending on where we at, but hypothetically, we get a mortgage, and our mortgage is like $1,100, right? Mm-hmm. Take half of it out of my account, take half of your account, we're going to pay this mortgage.
But what happens if that person doesn't pay their half?
It's kind of automatic deposit out your motherfucking account.
Or what if they account negative?
No, your shit ain't going to be negative. Because you know you got this motherfucking house. But my thing is, this just me. If you don't have your money for it, and I have it, I'll cover you, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm letting you know now, when you do get it, bring me my motherfucking money.
Okay, wait.
I'm just joking, not like that. But
if Quita said, what happens if the other person did not work? Is that like if
he ain't moving in?
If y'all married or y'all single? Because if
he's single, if we dating. And he ain't got no job, and he want to move in with me, he gonna stay with his parents.
Yeah, we not moving in together. You ain't got no
job.
You
need to have a job. Like, you need to have, like, funds coming in.
Now, if we married and you lose your job while we married, that's different. Because now we got to figure it out. But you gonna get another job.
But if he feel different, if he was like, well, I think me and you should have a joint account, I'm gonna have to sit down and we're gonna have to talk about this, because I just want to make sure that you not dipping in it and I'm not dipping in it.
This is why I always say separate accounts. This is why you have a separate personal account. Y'all, if you married, if you married and you get a joint account together, again, that account should only be for the household. That should take care of all your household bills and things like that. You have separate personal accounts.
That's
so you can do your own personal stuff. Whatever you want to do personally, you can do on your own time. Just for instance, say for instance, like, I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. Mm-hmm. If the person I married is a smoker, then he need to be able to fund his own smoking habits. I don't want to fund your smoking habits. That's your thing. Now my thing is alcohol. I like to drink.
Fund your own shit.
I can fund my own alcohol. You know what I'm saying? That's what a personal account to me is for. You do that. That, like I said, you marry, you get a joint account, it takes care of the household. That's it, that's all. And like I said, I'm on this budgeting kick now. So me and my husband, we be sitting down looking at the budget at the end of the month and at the beginning of the month.
I just know my husband will put me on a budget.
You're not going to put me on a budget. I can put myself on a budget. You're not going to put me on a budget with my money.
Now, I ain't saying your money.
I'm just saying.
No. I ain't saying you can't put me on a budget for my money. I said he just going to say, you know what? If you decide to spend out here. Like if
you mean if it was a joint account?
Yeah. Now, I could.
That's why I can't do it.
I could almost guarantee this. If me and him got married and have a joint account, I know one thing for sure, I'm not going to spend money out that account. Because I know for a fact it's both of our money. Now, I like spending my money. I don't spend his money at all.
Yeah, but when it's all commingled like that shit, at this point, it's everybody's money.
But if it's a joint account.
That's why it's called a joint account. It's everybody's money.
But if I have my own account, and he have his, we have our joint account, he might put me on, but like, hey, I know we got extra money in this account. Troy, don't touch this shit, because I know you.
Oh, you talking about dipping into the account anyway?
Yeah, just because. No, I'm just joking. But
no, you can't do that.
I do believe in joint accounts. I do believe having your own money. I believe in having your own money, period. I cannot date somebody who cannot make no money. I can't have a broke man laying next to me. If so,
I learned my lesson on that.
So he have to have a job. Period.
Yeah, you gotta work. You gotta have some type of income, some type of flow, so consistent income.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, what if? And you know, back in the day, back in the early 80s, 90s, men and women got married, and the husband wanted the wife to stay home, be a stay-home mom. I mean, she don't have to work.
Ooh, that would be the dream.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question, Navita. Mm-hmm. Because what your mama said, that everybody's supposed to have their own money, mm-hmm. right? Say, for instance, you meet this man, right? Mm-hmm. And he sit there and tell you, Navita, I don't want you working no more. I need you to be a stay-home mom. Mm-hmm. But y'all don't have one account. Mm. Then what?
I'm going to have to open up an account.
But how you going to open an account when you have no money coming in?
Why come I wouldn't have no money coming in?
I'm just saying, like a stay-at-home mom.
I could be a stay-at-home mom and still make money.
I'm just saying, like...
YouTube pay people now.
No, cut all the technology shit out.
You talking about just nothing.
No. I'm just saying, like... Okay, say for instance, me and you we are in our early 50s, 60s, whatever right now, mm-hmm. right? And you had got married in the late 80s, and your husband sat there and told you, I don't want you to work. And so now we in the technology area where you like, I can't even make, like, I can't make no other money. I don't have no type of
Okay, so you want me to fall into this trap. I'm trying to tell you my honest opinion, though. I'm saying, though, if that happened back mm-hmm. then, right? And it did. A lot of people did fall into that. And now I was at the point where, what, is he dead or is we divorced and what's going on?
Y'all still married.
And he's still bringing money in?
He's still bringing money in. And he tell you, the account that we have together is your account and you could dip into that account anytime you want to.
Then I'm going to dip into it. But if I'm going to dip into it, I could dip and put me some money in another account.
But what if he tell you, you're not allowed to have a separate account?
You got too many stipulations on this money now. Wait a minute.
I'm just asking because if he bring it in the money, and he said you could dip in it, but his only stipulation is you cannot take money out this account and put it into that account.
Well, you know what? I can have a home account. I can buy a little safe. Five Below got some real nice ones. And put my money in there.
We just hypothetically just asked.
And I'm being hypothetical. You done shut down everything.
Because I know.
You done shut. This goes back to your control issues, okay? You done shut down everything. I'm just saying. If I could put money into another account, if he's giving me money, regardless if I can't work or not, but if you giving me money, first of all, once you put it in my hand or you give me money
he's not putting money on, he's putting money into your account.
Okay, it's our account, right?
Yeah.
So that means I got access to this money, right?
Yeah.
So I can do whatever the hell I want with this money.
But he said you can't.
Well, then it ain't my money. It's his money. I can't be with somebody like that. You're controlling. Because see, what that turns into a whole big that's a whole nother topic right there. Because now you're trying to control me financially. So if something was to happen or go wrong, I don't have an out. So yeah, no, that wouldn't have worked for me. Now see, but again, if you talking back in the 80s and 70s and shit like that, you talking about some stuff you already been programmed to know. You know what I'm saying? Like now, where we at now in life,
it's different. Different. You can work from home. You can find stuff at home to get paid. Do. Yeah,
right. But, and not only that though, like, you know. Okay, to put a little bit of my business out there and a little bit of my mom's business. You know, when my mom and my dad got divorced, some shit happened. I ain't know about it. Don't argue. But the reason why, too, my mom is so big on us having our own money because you don't know what's going to happen.
That's true.
And a lot of shit went down to where my mom was in a spot where she didn't have anything because
he had everything.
Exactly. Financial control. That's a form of control. And that right there is not, that ain't a situation. That's why I think it's so hard for me to get into a relationship, like to want to be in a serious relationship, because I have that fear of if we together and I don't want that financial control over my money. Mm-hmm. And if some shit go wrong, especially when we living together, you gotta go. I'm not going, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing. That's, you talking money, you talking financial control. That's a whole nother thing. And somebody ain't gonna make it. Somebody ain't gonna make it.
So, Okay, cool. I'm just asking because I know.
I mean, I know people who have joint accounts where it's just one account,
and it's been fine,
and it works well for them.
Right.
But that's the thing, though. See, that's what you got to figure out, though, when you get it. You know, that's another thing people don't do before they get married. They don't have conversations. They don't have financial conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to start having those type of conversations because you need to know where that person's mind is at when it comes to money. Like you said, you a spender. You a shoe spender. People need to know that.
Oh,
you need to know, because I need to know what the hell my money gonna go. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need. Like I said, I'm more of a spender than a saver, but I've learned to become a saver.
I'm learning that now because, like, to be honest, I want to say to be honest to God, I think the last time I actually spent money on myself, and it's not the recent one, like the recent me spending because of my birthday. I think the last time I actually bought myself something that was worth buying was in October of last year.
I couldn't even tell you the last time probably, no, I don't know.
Like, my whole thing was the reason why my shoe had, like, the reason why I like shoes, because I feel like if I work and all my bills I pay and all my kids are taken care of, I want to buy myself something. So nice. Yeah. I usually either buy me a charm or I buy me a pair of shoes or.
That's what I try to do. That's why I'm big on birthdays. Because I feel like that's like the best day to spoil yourself.
Birthdays and Christmas. My mama always told me, if you can't give your kids nothing throughout the year, birthdays and Christmas. That's you why I never deny them or them too.
Now, ever. Christmas be tricky in my house. But birthdays, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Christmas is tricky sometimes because Christmas could be hit or miss in my house. And that's because sometimes it's like they want something and I be wanting to get it, but then it be too much. And I be like, you know what? Here goes some money, or let's go shopping or something like that. So they might not always wake up to gifts. But they know they got something coming.
But see, that's the thing. Like, see, with me, like my kids, I ain't gonna lie to you. Spending money on Christmas, I stopped doing that a long time ago. They don't get gifts no more. We take vacations. We go on vacations. I said, why am I going to buy you something that you're going to fucking destroy in 3 months?
That's true.
Or why am I going to buy you clothes if you don't wear?
Making memories.
Right. Yeah. So I'd rather take you on a trip. That's your Christmas present right there.
Yeah.
You know your auntie, both your aunties and your grandma is going to give y'all money to spend on that. You know your mama going to have money to spend for us there. But, yeah. Now, far as this money thing, now, savings wise, I got my kids to save.
How did you do that? I'm all for that because my kids are like they mama. They money burns holes in their pockets.
No, so I told my kids, like, I'm doing your budget thing. I don't budget. I gave up on it, but I'm coming back to it.
You can't give up.
No, I fucked up.
There's no such. You supposed to.
I fucked up bad. I'm gonna do a retake on April 5th after my birthday.
We gonna get it together.
No, but I bought the little money saving envelopes, right?
Okay.
So I gave one to each of my kids, including Kayla, friend Trinity. Mm-hmm. I said, let's make a deal, kids. Let's make a deal. I said, if you can save up $50 a month, so if you get $10, give me half that 10. Put it in the thing. You won't get your money back into December 31st at the end of the year.
How much they save.
Yep. Oh. And the thing about it is, I control the envelope. So they give me the money, put it in the envelope, but I hide it. So they don't know where's it at in my room.
That's good shit.
So they get money. And then, like, what the stimulus just passed, I gave each of my kids money. Mm-hmm. And then with income tax coming up, I tell them I give y'all some more money. That way, y'all go ahead and take yourself shopping, get your spring and summer clothes, because the only thing I need to get from you is probably some sandals or some gym shoes.
Yeah, I took the kids shopping with the money.
So they saved their money. So I don't know who got what in their pouch.
You should have made it. You trying to see who's gonna save the most?
I know who's gonna save the most.
Julian.
Nah. Okay. Well, Julian still got the money I gave him from my stimulus. I gave each of my kids $200.
Okay.
He got about $150, $160 left.
That's good.
Kayla got $100 left. That other boy, I think he got about like $90 left. I'm not sure what Isaiah got left.
I see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I took my kids shopping with the money. I let them get clothes and things like that, so they be straight and stuff like that. I ain't want to cause lyric would have burned. Like I said, that money burned a hole in their pocket. That shit would have been gone. As soon as I gave it to him, it was gone. I can tell you right now, Lyric would have went and I gave her $50 a couple weeks ago, right, to go skating, right? Because my mom trying to take her skating every Saturday. She spent that whole $50 on Robux.
So
she was she texted me and was like, skating clothes, they done with skating. And when I was like, she's like, I can keep the money. I was like, I gave it to you, it's for you. Went and spend it on the Robux.
So what I do with my kids, so I tell them I don't tell them what to do with their money. I say, I gave y'all $200 each. I said, you could do whatever you want to do with this money, except one. I told Isaiah, except for one thing, do not run a GameStop. Because he'll run a GameStop in a quick second. And I told him like this. I said, Julian and Isaiah, y'all still under my care. So the money I give you is your money to spend however you want it. You just cannot go to GameStop. That's my only one stimulation.
Why you didn't want them? Because they just spent the whole thing in GameStop.
Buying them Bluetooth headphones, headsets, and a controller. When they just got a controller, they go through controller. So that's why I said, do not go there.
That's crazy.
Right. So we made that deal, and another deal is that they do not spend their money on shoes. That's my responsibility to buy you some shoes.
Okay. That was my thing.
Until you graduate out of high school,
I just told them I'm taking
your
them to go
shoes.
get
Your shoes is all on me.
Yeah.
So that's it. You can buy clothes. You can buy all the tacos you want. You can buy all the pop and juice you want. No GameStop and no gym shoes and no haircut, because that's still my responsibility.
Yeah. That was my thing too. But and I ain't give my kids like no limit with their money when I took them shopping. I just was like, what y'all want? What you want to get? Let's get what you want. Got them some clothes, some underwear, things like that. And then I little splurge, whatever little knick-knack or whatever they wanted, stuff like that. So, now, let's talk. Things people do for money. Now,
prostitution!
We already know you don't mind getting peed on.
That's for $1 million.
So, that's for money, right?
Hell yeah.
Now I thought about this. Now, I thought about this real quick when we was talking about that. I don't want nobody peeing on me. I made that. But if they was going to offer me the $1 million to pee on them, I might get at a go.
What the fuck?
You peeing on me versus me peeing on you is two different things. But we not going to go there. We talking money.
That is money.
But I'm saying, though, you giving me $1 million to pee on you is totally different than you letting you pee on me. That's them two different things. That's two separate things. First of all, I'm not even into that type of, that's just too much. But what are some other things you think people do for money? Victoria.
I'm sorry. I can take my selfie. I don't like this one.
Look, are you listening?
I did. You said what do other people do for money?
Yeah, things people do for money that you think is like just some shit you shouldn't do.
Kill.
Yeah, people do.
Hire hitman.
They don't never hire the right people though. They always
hire me because baby, I'm gonna be in and out.
They always hire them undercover cops.
They get caught.
People get caught.
Hire the normal people.
They always seem to get.
Because they solicitation online.
Money, murder for hire and shit. Like how the hell you wind up killing? How you wind up getting in contact with the police? Like
besides prostitution, selling drugs, being a pimp.
That is like your main thing.
Because I'm trying to be a pimp. I need hoes. Like, I swear to God, y'all think I'm fucking. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I know we grown. But my goal.
That's out. The pimping and stuff is dead.
But see,
pimping is dead.
I'm going to be a pimpette. I'm going to be a pimpette. I'm going to be a madam.
I was finna say, you can run a legit business, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's my goal.
Okay.
That's my goal. But I need to find these hoes. Like, they are hard to find.
I want to open a strip club.
Me too. But I want to open a gentleman's. I want to open up a gentleman's club. And I also want a daycare because hoes need babysitters.
I hate you.
Who gonna watch your baby at 2:00 in the morning while you shaking your ass? Me. And I'm also your pimp. So bitch, buy my money.
I can't stand this. I
tried to pimp Mike ass. He won't let me.
Why would you? Never mind. I don't even want to know. We
was talking. So me and him have these scenarios. We have these scenarios, and I was like, man, I need some money. He was like, man, me too. I was
you
like,
gonna put your boyfriend on the stroll.
So I was like, man, I know what you could do. He was like, what? He was like, what you say? I was like, man, pimp you. He was like, so you really gonna share? I said, nah, I can't do that. But then he like, well, I said, well, like he didn't say nothing. I was like, well, I can have a private clientele for you.
So you gonna make sure you get certain people.
Right? He like, how much you gonna get? I said, well, I'm doing the work half and half. I said, well, you can get 60%. He was like, I need more than 60. I'm doing all the work, but they my clientele. So I gotta get a cut.
I'm bringing you the customers.
I'm bringing you the customers.
I can't deal with your
so he was like, no. So he tried to get me caught up with his mom. He like, so what you want me to do now? I said, you not finna get me to tell your mama that I'm trying to pimp you out. Like, you not finna tell your mama that shit. Okay, I'm trying to look at the innocent look. But that's something I could think of that people do. I know. I remember this girl. I don't know her personally.
All these dumb people that went viral.
No, she wasn't dumb.
I'm just saying, all the dumb people that went viral, but they did anything for money.
This person right here, I want to say she lived overseas or something. She auctioned off her virginity to the highest fucking bidder. Man!
How much she get for that?
Shit, she got a lot.
What's a lot? Because you think $1 million is a lot. So what's a lot?
It was more than $1 million.
It had to be some B's or some T's in front of that.
It had to be more than I remember reading it. And I was like,
but see, that's what I'm saying. So, because I was watching this show, and I've seen this before too, where they was selling panties, and I'm not talking about just like regular. I'm talking about worn panties.
Because people have fetish.
Yeah, like what the hell? Why?
So I never saw no worn panties.
I seen it on the show.
They have these websites for like fetish and shit. I just want to get like the hand fetish. Like I could go ahead and massage something.
You so stupid. It's helpful.
But like, this looks nice.
You stupid. Stop.
Yeah, hold on. Black my face out. Like, this looks so nice.
You retarded as hell. You retarded. I can't stand you.
But I'm getting paid though.
You like to get, I see that you like to get
Only
paid. That's what you is. You a fetish person. You like to fulfill people's fetishes. That's the type of money you would make.
Okay. But damn.
So if you get $1 million to be peed on, how much would you charge to get shitted on?
You ain't shitting on me.
Oh, that's where we draw the line?
Yes, we draw the line. You're not shitting on me. No.
That's where the line stopped.
You call me PP Vicky all you want to, but not shitty Vicky.
So, there's no amount of money for that, huh?
Hell no!
Can't nobody pay you. Can't nobody pay you for that.
Vicky, I'll pay you $2.5 trillion to shit on you. No. Because no.
you ain't even got.
I ain't got. Nope. I'm good.
The answer is just no.
The answer is no. I could be that fetish person, but like, hey, I just want to see your hands. Makes my nails all done and shit. You got people out there who got foot fetish.